Okay, welcome to part 2 of Isaiah chapter 40. I am so sorry that I had to end the last video. Something came up and I just had to pause for a couple minutes. So we're getting right back into it. And so I think the last verse that I did was verse 25. To whom will you compare me, or who is my equal, says the Holy One. So basically, who can say that they're equivalent to God? No one. Okay. So I think we left off there. Verse 26 says, "Lift up your eyes and look to the heavens. Who created all these? He who brings out the starry host one by one and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing." So that's kind of a long verse. I know it seems like maybe, you forgot to say verse 27. Nope, that's all one verse. So first part is lift up your eyes and look to the heavens. So look to the heavens and just look up. I know in some places you might not be able to see the stars. Look up pictures of the stars. I mean, it's a really awesome sight to see if you live out of the city. Who created all of these? He who brings out the starry host one by one and calls forth each of them by name. Because of his great power and mighty strength, not one of them is missing. He named all of the stars. Think of how complicated all of those names are for the stars. And not one of the stars is out of place or missing. So then that was verse 26, and we're going to skip verse 27 and go to verse 28. Do you not know, have you not heard, the Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. So, do you not know, have you not heard, the Lord is the everlasting God. He lasts forever. It's literally in the name, everlasting. The creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, so he'll never say, oh my gosh, I am so tired of talking to you, please stop talking to me. And he'll never grow weary. He will never grow tired. He will never grow weary. And no one can fathom his understanding. So no one can even begin to imagine how much he understands. It's crazy. Okay, verse 29. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. So he gives strength to those who are weak and weary, and power to all of them. Even youths grow tired and weary. So even I, as a young person, I will grow tired and I will grow weary. That is a natural thing that happens. But even youths will grow tired and weary, and young men will stumble and fall. So we understand that even young people will grow tired and weary. You can't say, because I'm a teenager, I'm never going to get tired. And it's true that people that are older than you might grow more tired and more weary than you quicker, but we will still grow tired and weary at some point. And then verse 31 says, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. So literally, that doesn't actually mean that once you believe in God, you will be able to run and not grow weary. If I was to go outside right now and start running, I would get tired at some point. I mean, wouldn't be immediately, it would be after a minute or two. But that doesn't mean just because I have Jesus in my heart, that does not mean that I can go outside right now and run and not be tired, because I'm going to be tired. That's the thing that happens to humans. But we will be able to go for a long time and not grow weary, like spiritually, and when we are in heaven. So spiritually, I will be able to go for a very long time and I will not grow tired of it. And in heaven, we will be able to run as fast as we can and not get tired, and we will be able to walk, and we won't get dizzy or faint or tired after a very, very long time. So I love that. That is Isaiah chapter 40, and I know that I said in the first video that I picked out the verses that I felt that were most important, but I'm not saying that the rest of this chapter isn't important. Every single word in the Bible is important. If it wasn't important, it wouldn't be there. But I just picked out the ones that I feel like people need to hear, some of the ones that I really liked. And so I would encourage you to read verses 2 through 4 and 9 through 10 and 12, 14, 16, 18 through 20, 27. And because I've highlighted most of this chapter, but there are still some that I did not highlight. But every piece and part of the Bible is important, and not saying that the rest of this isn't important. These are the ones that I really liked. And so I'd encourage you, the book of Isaiah is very interesting. There's a lot of interesting things in here, but I I just love this chapter, and it gave me peace. And I said, okay, I'm just going to be happy with where I'm at in life right now, and it's going to be good. So I love you guys. I hope you all have a blessed day, and if you're in school like me, I hope that you will do well in school, even if you don't go to a private school and you aren't learning about Jesus every day. I just hope that you will find a way to integrate that into your daily life, whether you are in-person school or you are online like me. If you're online, it's going to be easier because you can kind of create your own Bible class, but if you're in public school, I'm going to be praying for you. I'm going to be praying that you will be able to bring that into your daily life. So I hope that you all have a blessed day, and I love you. Bye.